Well, Jared learned the hard way that he should never make fun of Brendan Fraser online.
Yeah, I posted a meme that I thought was hilarious.
Uh-huh.
And in my mind, it wasn't even about Brendan Fraser. But I mean, he's in the meme, of course.
Sure.
It shows him when he was an actor in the 90s. He was like a heartthrob. And the next picture is he's older. He's probably getting ready for this movie, The Whale, which I believe he gained weight, but he also wore a fat suit in. Oh, this picture is not the fat suit. He's just older. His hair's thinning, like a lot of people.
And weighs a lot more.
Weighs a lot more.
Yes.
And the meme says, doesn't say anything about Brendan Fraser. It says, when your high school crush finally wants you. It has like 6, and it shows the young version, and then when he finally wants you, it's the older, fatter, thinning hair version. And I said, can't rush it. That's all I said. I mean, like about love or whatever. And I got eviscerated online.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Primarily by one of your coworkers.
Well, Jason's like, this is unacceptable. It's like, he's a human being.
How dare you body shame him?
Yeah, Jason seriously commented multiple times from varying accounts of his own.
It wasn't just me. I was jumping on the bandwagon.
No. Yours were actually made me laugh. The other ones, because I know you. There were
Because
people that.
we know you, Jason.
Yeah.
Well, I was serious at the time.
Yes.
And Jason went and did it. I didn't even know he knew how to do like a side-by-side photo. And he has one where
Did Carol
I
do
have
it for you?
No.
Oh, okay.
almost a full head of hair, and then a more recent one where I don't. And he just didn't say anything. He just put side by side and posted that.
Yeah. It was well done. I mean, it was well done.
And then so I had to come back at Jason. So I found like the worst picture I had of him on his phone. I think we're like eating lunch, and he was just kind of in the background, was looking down. You know, it's just not flattering.
Right.
And I said, this better? And a lot of people thought that was funny. So people were saying how fat I am, how ugly I am. One girl says, I don't listen to your show anymore because of this meme.
Oh,
I'm
thanks a lot. Why do we have to suffer? Because you don't like Jared.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I know, right? That doesn't make any sense.
Other people listen who don't like him. Yeah, do the same.
Well, that's the thing I don't understand. Like, let's say you do like our show. Let's just say we appreciate it. And let's say you like 80% of the people on the show and you don't listen.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to be true or not. Poor class, this one lady says. He's a great guy. So he's gained weight to play a character. I love him. And Jason, wow, insensitive. Let him age gracefully. The most hypocritical thing Jason's ever said.
Well, he could use some disport like me, but
Yeah.
And then I knew, you get to the point where I'm having to explain the meme. Like, no, it's about when your crush finally comes around, you don't want him anymore.
And what was it? I think my initial reaction
Yes,
I
Katie
put on there.
commented, yeah.
Well, I said it's always in your inbox they're like, hey, what's up? Or what was the other thing that they'll say?
who?
Been like when your crush comes,
finally-
I mean the
right,
whole
yeah, I think
point
you
of the
put- yeah.
meme
Oh.
is that you get these random messages from people that you no longer care about.
Oh.
You know, people who were like your love, your lust, you had to marry them, but they didn't want you, and then when life happens to them,
Yeah.
now you're good
Well,
enough.
clearly
Right,
he
yeah.
looked a lot different. When I saw that photo
Yes.
immediately, and I didn't comment or anything, I didn't even look at the comments. I didn't know people were starting to get really upset at it.
Yeah.
I had friends over and from out of town. And I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this photo. Look at this meme. How different he looks. That's cool. We're like, that's crazy. And then I like, what are the comments? I'm like, this is terrible, Jared. I'm like, yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Let's say, I don't know what it's at now, but let's say there's 700 likes or 700 reactions, likes, hates, or whatever. Like 680 are people laughing, and then there's like 5 angry. But then the comments are not nice. Comments are not
Yeah.
nice. Some lady went to some photos I had done professionally with my family.
Oh, man.
Cropped out my kids, blurred out Ezra's face. I'm holding Ezra in the photo. And I look terrible when it's zoomed in like this, even when it's not zoomed in. And Brittany, thank you. She goes, you really going to pick on Brendan with a face made for radio? And then there's all these replies about how ugly I am. And they're like, how dare you make fun of the way Brendan Fraser looks when you're so fat and ugly? And I'm like, that's hypocritical.
Wow.
But you know
yeah.
what's so funny, Jared, is that you were kind of making a point saying this is what has happened to your life.
Yeah, I said I posted this because I can relate to it as well.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
Yep, there's that. I posted this because I can relate, get a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Jared.
There it is.
So I did not delete it because I'm not weak.
I thought you were going to start deleting.
I thought so too.
Did you
No.
delete the post that I did side by side of your hair and
No,
no hair?
it's still
No, it's still
there.
there.
Okay, I posted twice. One from my
You posted the
radio
same photo
station
twice.
account, and then from another account, and then I liked it separately, like you do,
Yeah.
to get more engagement.
Yeah, thank you, Jason. I'm glad that.
He's
Thanks
learned
for
from
that.
you, Jared.
It's you showed me how to get more engagement with this. So I wanted to make sure that one
Yeah.
got it.
It worked. It
I
worked.
love it.
Well, and also, have you seen Brendan Fraser recently? Have you typed in Brendan Fraser and then the current year? Because guy looks good. He's right back to looking fantastic.
Yeah.
So I just
So
again
if
don't
anything-
understand the outrage.
If anything, Jared's course of history is depressing. Not Brendan Fraser.
Yes. And that wasn't the point.
Yeah.
The whole point was
Yeah.
the funny part is your crush comes when you don't care anymore. You don't care about these people anymore.
That's the point.
All right, so Brendan Fraser,
Yeah,
I'm not posting about
don't
him
do
anymore.
that.
Good or bad.
But it's still up on your page if
Yeah.
you want to go see it.
I posted it on our station page this morning.
Oh, me too. I commented.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So people could see what all the anger was about.
Yeah, I think I'm the first comment.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh boy. Okay. I have to go and see if I have to
All
regulate
right.
the conversation.
Do we need to ban him
I don't know.
now?
I might have to.
Do we need to ban him?
Why do I have to
Mediate.
ban him? Ban him.
I don't know what you said.
We don't know yet.
I just said the truth. I said this is insensitive. He's a human being.
But it was so funny,
Yeah,
Katie.
you did.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about looks, and they're like, "How dare you talk about his looks?" Then the same people saying about his looks are making fun of my looks,
Yes,
and then
yes.
also saying, "I would still get with him. He's so hot." So then it's all about looks.
Right.
So you're trying to get away from looks. You're not talking about his skill, his talent, or anything. Hypocrites.
That's how it
Well,
goes.
some were talking about his something about he's been through something. I don't know what he's been through. What has he been
Yeah,
through?
somebody's like, "Oh, he's been through a tough time in Hollywood. He
I
doesn't
think-
deserve this." I'm
Wasn't
like,
there some
know.
allegations of abuse and maybe sexual advances and stuff like that? Wasn't there?
I don't know.
I think there was, but he gained a lot of that weight for the role and was in the fat suit,
So he
and
get-
then he doesn't look like that,
Yeah, he did that to win an award.
right?
Yeah, it's-
Which he did, right?
He's
For the
been
whale?
he's won
Yeah.
some
Been nominated.
awards. He's been nominated. I think he's won some other award shows. He's been nominated to other places too. And I like Brendan Fraser. I did the Mummy ride at Universal Studios.
Sometimes things just don't track.
No,
you know what I mean?
I
It's
posted it
just-
thinking. Sometimes you post something, you think this. I can think, oh, this could go bad. I posted it, went to bed, woke up,
Didn't
to
even think.
an S storm. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't need this on a Saturday morning or whatever it happened.
very first thing,
Yeah.
very early. I don't know when I started texting
And
you.
Jason's like screenshotting it and sending it. I'm like, come on, man.
Jason,
Early.
your comment went through as the station page. so it's the station commenting on its own post. Jared is insensitive.
Have you learned nothing?
I didn't know I did
You
it
got to
quick.
scroll down.
Yes.
Jason
But in
Goodman.
true Facebook fashion, somebody has commented and has fired a shot at Jason for this too. Jared and Jason both need to grow up.
Oh, the most hurtful comment on my page said, "You're worse than Jason."
Oh,
And then I
Hurtful.
I got on my knees, started praying.
Yeah.
I said, I can't be worse than
Someone
Jason.
commented, at least Brendan can remove his fat suit.
oh damn.
Yeah. It's painful.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we should probably move on.